There's literally a dog barking right there. Okay. And cars. This is gonna be great. Please go away. Why does it have to be people talking right now? Like, seriously, stop it. Hey guys, it's me, 1239 here, and I'm here to give you guys a story time / vlog of my experience meeting some of the cast of Anne, and I met them today. Today, March 10th. So this is gonna be really interesting, and we're gonna start from right at the beginning of this day, this eventful day. Let's go to that right now. Oh my god. Okay. My family's still sleeping, so I'm gonna talk as quietly as possible. I don't know if this is like a vlog. I don't know, I'm gonna make it like story time with like footage from the event. I don't know yet. But today is March 10th, like 7:10 or something a.m. Today I'm going to hopefully be meeting Amybeth, Dalila, and Kyla at the fan day event here in Toronto. And I am super excited because I've been a fan of the show for like months now. Really excited for season 2, and I've loved Anne of Green Gables for a couple of years now, not that long. I'm a huge fan of the show. Most of you guys know that. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Hopefully it all goes well. I kind of want to show you guys what I'm wearing today. Let's do that right now. This is basically my outfit for the day. I decided to go all black. It's like -2 right now, so we'll see if this is sufficient for the event. We'll see. So basically, after I finished filming myself in the shower, I dried off my hair and I sat down to write my letter to Amybeth. I had a little bit of it done a day prior because I had to get something done. Basically, I finished it today in the morning right before I left. I added the names or usernames of everybody in this group chat that I'm in, and they're called Anne with a GC, but now they changed it to me because for some reason I'm their god now. So I added all their usernames into my letter to Amybeth, and I really wanted to write one for Kyla and Dalila as well, like I should have, but I really had no time left at this point, and I just wrote it to Amybeth. Hopefully she, you know, shares it with them. It was a semi-personal / fangirl letter, so yeah, I mentioned my YouTube channel and blah blah blah, as you know, I think I'm okay with doing, sort of. After that, my dad drove me to the event, and I was one of the last people to get into the line inside the venue, and then people had to start lining up outside, which I was super grateful that I wasn't one of those people. I felt really bad for them. It was like -2, and being in that weather, having to stand there for like an hour is a lot. So thankfully I wasn't one of them. Plus I would have had to like really need to pee if I was standing there for an hour. So they're champs. While I was standing in line, I got interviewed by CBC, which is the network that showcases Anne. I know, it's crazy, okay? Brian is literally texting me right now about the next step in Anne. Oh my god, okay. I got interviewed twice. The first time was a bit rushed. The reporter was asking me like, who am I there to see? And I said Amybeth. When I said that, I was regretful of that because I also wanted to say Dalila and Kyla as well. And I got the second chance to say their names in the second interview, and it was really cool because I've never been interviewed for anything. Hopefully, if I find the footage of it, I'll insert it right after this.
I'm here to see Elise Bauman and Natasha Nego-Vanlis from the Camilla series.
What my dad said after I told him about this is I should have plugged in my YouTube channel and said, I love the show because I get to talk about it on my YouTube channel, Mimi1239, whatever, right? Kind of feel now regretful that I didn't get to do that because it was a free promo. It was live. I could have said whatever I wanted. Maybe next time. I noticed that the reporter was looking for people that had interesting things to say about the event, so she found this one girl, this little girl who had these jeans that she wore last year to the same event. She had all the celebrities she met signed their names onto her jeans, and she brought those jeans this year to do the same thing and to follow the tradition of getting celebrities to sign her jeans, right? It was really cool. It was really cute, and they got a lot of attention for that, which, you know, it's dedication. After that, I was really kind of apprehensive because I didn't know if I was gonna get in or not, because for some reason I get really paranoid. I overthink things, and I'm like, okay, am I really gonna get into this event? And I did. I got into the event. Carlos, who is someone I basically grew up with watching on YTV, he was there. He was basically the host of the event.
Stuff going on here that you can do on this ground floor that you can sort of feel like you're part of all your favorite shows. Now, before we get this party started, I want to see how many of our stars are actually up there. Who's up there from Murdoch Mysteries? Anybody up there? Up there from Carmilla? How about Anthony Farnell and Storm the Weather Dog?
Later on, I got to take a picture with him, which I'll insert here, and he was really sweet. I actually did tell him, I was like, by the way, I grew up watching you, and he was like, well, thank you for watching me. And it was really cool to, you know, see him in person, because I feel like in a way, like, I know him because he's been, you know, in my life. I used to watch a lot of TV, obviously, so, you know, in a way he was like in my life, but like at the same time, he knows nothing about me, but it was really nice to meet him. That's what I'm trying to say. We tried to see a bunch of people, so we ended up meeting the cast from Kim's Convenience or something. I think that's the name of the show. I promised Brian's mom that I would start watching the show. I wanted to go see Murdoch Mysteries. Some of the cast were there as well, because I started watching the show with my sister, and it's a show based on Toronto, so if anybody's interested in that, you can watch the show. And it's a mystery show, so they talk about, you know, crime, murders, stuff like that. It's really interesting, and also like the main character, the woman, has red hair and kind of reminds me of Anne, so that's also another reason why I wanted to meet them. But their line was really long, so I couldn't, unfortunately. There were these goggle things that we put on to, I think it's called augmented reality or something like that. Put on these goggles and you're basically in a different world, and it was animal oriented, I guess. We got to choose between 5 animals that we wanted to see in the goggles, and I chose a polar bear. Brian also chose that. It was almost like a documentary, except you actually feel like you're there because you're, you know, looking at the polar bear. It was really cool. So the event started at 10 a.m. and the Ann cast was going to be there from 12 to 2. The whole event was free, so everything we got was free. I feel like I could do a whole haul just about the things I got. There were so many things that we managed to get for free. It was really nice. We went to like this area where they were like auctioning off like these signed posters. Unfortunately, they didn't have anything from Anne. Not that I would have bought it, because like I only brought like $20, so I would have been broke. That would have been nice to sell, you know, just saying. For next time, just saying. There was like this dance and some singing performances by, I think, The Next Step and Backstage. I'm not too sure how it went, but I'll insert the clips right now. To see them perform last year when I first met Brian at the Big Ticket Summer event, and it was the second time I got to meet Sabrina. They were really talented. They both have shows on Family Channel. I didn't really grow up, you know, watching the shows because it was, you know, after my time. They're really good dancers and they're really good singers as well. Okay, so then this is when the event really begins for me. So it was around like 11:40 when this happened. We were like trying to spend some time doing whatever, and we didn't really know what we were gonna do for like 20 minutes before we were gonna line up to meet the cast of Anne. And so we were going up the stairs. There were 2 levels of the event. There was the main level and then the top level. In the top level they had the bathrooms and stuff, so we decided to go to the bathroom, and right as we were going up the stairs I noticed Kyla and Dalila standing right there, and Kyla was talking to someone already. Dalila was just standing there just like patiently looking around, and I didn't really know what to do. I think I first saw Kyla and I was like, oh my god, like I recognized her immediately. Brian was like ahead of me as we were going up the stairs, but I stopped and I was like, they're right there, like you know, I didn't know what to do. And I was so awkward, but we decided to go back downstairs, mid-stairs, and talk to Dalila. I don't remember how it went exactly, but I think I said, hi, I love the show, and I asked, is it okay if I ask for your autograph? And she said, sure. As some of you guys know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, Mimi with an I brought this book for the event in case I got the opportunity to get the cast to sign the book. So I brought my own pen, and this is a pen I use for university. I got her to sign the book. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. So it says, to Michelle, never give up on your dreams, and it's like a smiley face / exclamation point by Dalila Bella, and she signed it, and it was amazing. And then after that I asked her like, do you know when you're finished filming for season 2? And she said, sorry, I don't know. And I was like, that's okay. And then at that point I was like, I don't know what else to say, but like I wanted to stay longer to talk to her for some reason. If you have the opportunity to do that, but like also have something to say. I didn't really know what else to say to her, so I just said that. I said, I don't know what else to say to you. But then also after that I asked her, is it okay if we take a picture? And she said, sure. And then I also got Brian to be in the picture with me, and I'll insert it here. Also, before I forget, while Dalila was signing my book, Brian also got a picture of Dalila signing my book, so I'll insert that as well here, which it was amazing. He didn't have to do that, but it was so incredible of him, so thank you if you're watching this. Yeah, so that was like the first fangirl moment of the year, I guess. After that, like, we didn't really know what else to do, so we did a bunch of other things. We took pictures with hockey or something like that. I had to promote them on my Twitter. And then after that, it was time to meet the and cast. This is the thing, it was really confusing because there were two lines, right? There was one for Jerry, I don't remember his last name, but he was in Stand By Me years ago and I really enjoyed that movie. So it was a line for him and then a line for Amybeth, Dalila, and Kyla, right? So these two lines were really, really close together and it was so hard to distinguish which line was which. Even the people, the volunteers that were working there didn't even know where they were signaling us to go. So it was kind of hard to find the line until we finally did. We got all the way to the back and it was kind of far from where the beginning of the line was. There was a counter there. It was, you know, good to lean on and stuff. Then my stomach started hurting a lot. I think it's because of this outfit. For some reason, whenever I wear this, like this exact shirt, my stomach starts hurting. Like, I wear a shirt underneath, but it still starts hurting. I feel like it's because of the cold or whatever, but like, it's weird. I don't remember how long we waited, honestly, because I feel like everything was just a daze. Probably like 15 to 20 minutes or maybe half an hour. By the time we got to like close to the beginning of the line, that's when I started seeing buns, which is weird to say, because Amybeth had her hair styled with buns. So I started seeing that and I was like, there she is. And I asked Brian to videotape me meeting them and he did that. Amazing person for doing that. Thank you so much again. Thank you for everything. It was my moment to finally meet them. And before that, I live streamed a bit to show you guys what they were doing.
Hey guys, started live. Yeah. Okay, because I can see them now. Hey, oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna try to like let you guys see. Oh my god, they're right there. This is really weird and really bad. Yeah, I can see them. Oh, I'm here with, can I show your face? Okay. I'm here with Brian. He's a good friend of mine. My stomach hurts so much. Oh, and there's a poster. Wait, give me a sec. It's right there. Hope you guys can see that. And then they're right, yeah, they're right there. I'm gonna have Brian film it, so yeah, so you still get it, but like not live stream, not live, but I'll tell you guys how it goes.
And then I stopped the live stream. I started filming them a bit just to have like some footage of them. And then this happened. I had my phone on video mode. I have an iPhone, so if you swipe, you can have it on video mode or photo mode or whatever. So I still had my phone on video mode. I took out like the letter that I wrote to Amybeth. They immediately automatically assumed that I was gonna get them to sign it, but I said, oh no, this is just like something that I brought to Amybeth. Can I give it to her? And they said, sure. I was about to settle my things, like my purse and whatever, on the ground, like right next to the front of the line. And then they told me that I couldn't do that. I had to go like to a different wall to settle my things there. So I did that. You guys are gonna see in the video. I put my things against the wall. I got the letter. I feel like I wrote an essay to her. It was 2 pages long. I feel like I was just handing in my assignment. It was stapled and everything. It was so weird. I don't remember exactly how it happened anymore. Oh my god. I think I said hi to them. I hugged her. I gave her the letter. And I started like, okay, because I promised the group chat from Instagram that I was going to mention them. And I did that, but I was so flustered and so nervous and my stomach was hurting a lot that I don't know if it even came out right. As I was doing that as well, I think the camera person that had my phone to take the picture was like tapping me on the back. I didn't turn around to look at her because I could barely say what I wanted to say. I wanted to give my full attention to them. That's what I tried to do. Sorry to the person at the back. fact that I was trying to get my attention. If they were trying to rush me, sorry, but this is my time to say what I want to say, so that's what I did. Oh, when I gave them the letter, they were really happy. All of them were really happy. They're like, oh, that's so sweet. And then I hugged Dalila and I hugged Kyla and we took the picture. I remember Amybeth had like her arm wrapped around my back. It was amazing. Everything in my body was shaking. It really was shaking, I feel. And I was like, I want this to be a good picture. The person that was taking the photo, she then said, your phone is on.
Do you have it on video?
Oh, sorry.
So she gave me the phone so I could change it. I'm on my phone. I don't know if you guys know this, but like the iPhone 6, I think starting from them, if you press your thumb into the button, you can automatically open your phone because of the fingerprint, right? So I tried like not to put my entire finger on the button. If it, you know, opened my phone, they would see Gilbert, which I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is my home screen, and then my lock screen is a picture of Anne. It's a fan art. I did not make these, by the way. Credit to the people that made them, but I had that as my my lock screen and my home screen. So Amybeth, she was standing right next to me and she saw the Anne picture and she was like, nice cover. I was like, thank you. I swiped to the camera, I put it on photo mode, and then they took the picture, which is right here. Turned out great, I think, hopefully. Oh, and then Amybeth, she turns to me and she says, I don't open my DMs, but I appreciate the fact that, you know, we make group chats and stuff. Yeah, I was like, thank you. And then she said, but I definitely have seen your face. She said, I have seen your face on Instagram. I don't think I've ever posted my face on Instagram. Maybe I have, I don't know. Hopefully she meant she's seen me before, but like on YouTube. I was like, oh my god. Like in my mind, I was like, oh my god. And the only thing I could say was, thank you. Like, that's how Canadian I am. I'm literally just so polite. Yeah, it was so crazy. And then the last thing I said to them was like, I really like the show and continue doing what you're doing. That's what I said. And then I walked out and I grabbed my stuff, and then Brian and his mom took pictures with them, hugged them. By the way, Brian's mom always hugging people is literally what made me so happy to see. It was so funny because it's like, it's so cute. Like, you know, it's so cute that she's hugging everybody. I also did that like because I followed her example, because I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna hug everybody that I meet. So that's what I did. That's basically the end, I guess, of the story time of meeting them. I just want to talk a little bit about what I think of them now. I guess not that anything has really changed. Like when I first met Dalila, which I can't believe even happened, I feel like she's such a professional. Like even the way that she dressed during the event, in like a good way, she's super professional and serious, because she could be a businesswoman literally. And she's also so sweet, like, because if you see her in pictures and stuff with the cast, she's so goofy, so it's like she has both sides. Really, really cool. And she's also, as I said, really sweet. Kyla is like the little cutest thing ever. She was so sweet. The fact that she's only 13 and she's so recognized in the fandom, and it's amazing. She's super, super nice and super sweet, so I really, really enjoyed meeting her as well. And then Amybeth, she's just the light of everything. I was so happy to get to talk to her for that few seconds that I did. If you guys have seen her on live streams and conversations that she's had with people on, you know, social media, then you know exactly how she is. That's exactly how they act in real life when they're meeting people. It's amazing. So honestly, it was great. It was a great experience. Nothing really went wrong except for my stomach. After that, my stomach still was kind of hurting until like, I think after I got out of the vent, that's when it stopped hurting a lot. Moral message of this thing is that every time that I've ever met a celebrity, I usually don't say too much to them because I feel like I'm sort of taking up their time or whatever. But this time I decided to go for what I wanted to say and try to, you know, communicate as much as possible in the state that I was in. It made me feel so much better to let out or express my love for the show rather than keeping it all in and just being, you know, quiet or meek or whatever. I understand, like, I have to, you know, consider other people that are also waiting in line, but if you just want to say something for a few seconds and they're still trying to stop you from saying whatever you want to say, just say whatever you want to say. Take 1 second to say something that you want to say. If you want to say something to the person you're meeting, the celebrity, the person that you've admired for a really long time, I think it's important to do that. You'll feel so much better once you do that rather than kind of like a wasted opportunity. So I feel like I tried not to do that for that time. Whenever I've met Sabrina Carpenter, if you guys don't know, met her twice, I didn't really get to say much to her because I felt really, really scared about the security. I didn't really want to take too much of her time as well as the security because, you know, the first time I ever met Sabrina, security was horrible. people, I'm just gonna say that, the way that they were treating the people, or, you know, talking about how if you talk to her for way too long, you're gonna get kicked out of the event. So I was really, really anxious and really, really scared of even like talking to her, really. So that's why I feel like just try to get something in there so they remember you, and it just makes the event so much more memorable when you get to say whatever you want to say. So I really think that's important for meet and greets. I will try to practice that whenever I meet someone, which next week, March 17th, 2018, I am meeting Megan Follows from Anne of Green Gables, the 80s movies, which is also going to be another incredible opportunity that I'm getting, and I'm also going to vlog and tell the story same way I told it here. So the fact that I'm meeting both of them, or that I met one, I'm gonna meet the other one in like only a week span is like incredible, you know? It's such a coincidence that both events are like really, really close together. I don't know, I'm just really lucky to live here. But yeah, so thank you guys to everybody on Instagram, especially, who have, you know, been sending me well wishes, sending me really, really good vibes through Instagram DMs for this event, because I definitely felt it. I was really, really happy, and thank you again to Brian and his mom for always including me and being with me at events like this, because these events are really, really special. We had a really great time together. So that's basically the end. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I really hope that the cast get to go to other events internationally. They get to go to other places in the world and get to meet you guys, because a lot of people that watch the show did not get to be there because of the fact that they live in other countries or other cities or whatever. So I really hope that the same experience that I had gets to come to you. I really think that you guys deserve it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. As I told Dalila. Oh my god. Yeah, it was really fun. Okay, hopefully I get Amybeth and Kyla to sign this one day. Hopefully Lucas as well, because he plays Gilbert, and other, you know, people. I really hope that more Anne cast members get to come next year, as well as, you know, the ones that came this year. Yeah, it would be really cool to meet everybody. Congratulations to R.H. Thompson for winning the, you know, supporting actor, I think, award. Oh my god, that was amazing to hear. You guys really make us proud. If you guys want to follow me on social media and talk there, then please follow me on Twitter, MimiFanfic1239, Instagram, Mimi with an I, and that's basically it. I'm losing my voice. Oh my god. But I usually answer as many people as I can. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you guys for always watching. Mwah. I hope you guys have a really nice day or night, or whatever time you guys are watching this. Hopefully one day you guys all get to experience something like I did. This was a really special moment. I do not take it for granted. I really enjoyed it. Thank you to, you know, the cast and you guys.
And someone wrote me a letter that's like 2 pages long, 3 pages long. Oh my god! Which is, I won't show it, but it's like crazy. Beautiful letter. And that's a letter. Trained to Sharpie.
And Brian as well. And his mom. I'll see you guys soon. There's no end to your horizon. Bye. The fact that I got to meet them, oh my god, oh my god. I've literally been trying to meet them for a really long time. I just can't. Okay, bye. Mwah.
Gilbert is hot. I love it.
First thing we climb a tree, and maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts, with illusions of some